Hello, it is B, the rock and roll mystic. I figured I'd pop in and just give you a quick update on what I've been doing. I've been a little bit busy. I just posted a video just a little bit ago with a garden update. So you should go check that out because I'm pretty psyched. Things are growing really well, and I'm looking forward to what this is going to turn out, but go check that video out. But anyway, I just want to pop in real quick and give you an update on what I am doing or what I've done, and doing, I guess. Um, I decided to start playing with flowers. Um, and if you remember, I think I mentioned it in another video that I had uh, made my first tinctures, and I have nettle and calendula, and my calendula is done, and I have been using it. It's actually pretty tasty. So I'm pretty psyched about this. So this was I started this extract on April 27th, and I was able to get it out. This is my calendula tincture. I have nettle that it will be ready next week. Pretty psyched about that. And the big thing I did, I don't know, I got a bee in my bonnet, I guess. Um, and I decided on Saturday to take a break from editing my podcast. And I went outside in my yard and harvested honeysuckle. Now, my yard is covered in honeysuckle everywhere. And I'm looking forward to, I think in July is when it hits its big time peak. The entire front wall of my house is covered. It's yellow and white flowers as far as you can see down the wall. I'm looking forward to that. My house smells delightful because we've been having cooler weather, so all of the windows are open. So every time the wind blows, oh my goodness, it's delightful. The smell of honeysuckle is definitely in the air, and I'm very excited. So, since I was smelling it, I'm like, well, let me go out and harvest some. And I harvested about, I don't know, I think it probably the equivalent of 3.5 cups of flowers to 4 cups of flowers. And I decided that bee in that bonnet to make jelly. And I've never made jelly before. I've made jam before, and that's really simple, but I've never made jelly. So last minute, I decided to make some honeysuckle jelly. And I think I might have to do it all over again. But I did get one that looks like it's gelled up pretty good. But I think I'm going to do it all over again because most of them, I got 6. If you can notice, it didn't really set up well. So I'm going to have to I guess, add more pectin and see what's going to happen. But I was very proud of myself. So I have honeysuckle that I foraged myself and I made myself all in one day. And I'm very excited. And even though it's more syrup, I mean, there's a little bit of gel in there, but it's very syrupy. There are some that are really syrupy. So I'm gonna redo it. I'm just gonna take all of this, put it back in the pot, um, kind of melt it down, add a little bit more pectin, and then see where that goes. And I'm pretty excited. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I am looking forward to playing with other edible flowers. I don't know what types of edible flowers that I am looking into. I know my next tincture is going to be ginger. I've ordered the organic ginger root, and I'm going to make um, my first ginger extract, and I'm going to do it both with the alcohol and also vinegar. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's coming in the mail along with 2 ounces of lavender flowers, and we'll see what I do. Now what's not in my last video, that little garden update, is on my front stoop, which is just that way down a couple stairs, is my rosemary plants and my lavender plants, because now I'm very excited. I have symmetry. I have 2 rosemary plants, which I've had for probably about a month, maybe about a month. And I purchased a lavender a couple weeks ago, and it was lonely. So I purchased another lavender. So I repotted them, and now I have 2 lavender and 2 rosemary plants on my front stoop, and I'm very excited about them, and they're growing really well. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. I'm pretty psyched. And if this jelly, even though I have to do it a second time, but if this jelly gels up with the next cooking, I'm pretty psyched. I might really like go nuts and try to find flowers. I don't know if any of you guys know, let me know below, but can you make jellies with dried flowers? Because when I was doing the honeysuckle, the one thing I had to do is I had to take the fresh flowers and I had to make an infusion, and I have to had it, words. Ugh. I needed to infuse it in boiling water for 2 hours. Now, granted, I don't think dried flowers will be as sweet, but if I'm just making an infusion and using pectin and sugar, wouldn't that help? Wouldn't that make jelly? I don't know. Any of you guys that have worked with this stuff, let me know. I may just try it as an experiment, since I'm being all sciencey and stuff, because in my plantings, I have full moon plantings and new moon plantings, and you'll see that in the video. But as a control, I also planted forget-me-nots again. So I have full moon forget-me-nots and new moon forget-me-nots, and I'm going to see which grows faster, which one has the upper hand. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm being all sciencey, so I can experiment, I guess, with dried flowers and trying to make jellies, like a chamomile jelly. I know I want to make honeys, and I have dried honey, or dried honey. I have dried chamomile, and I will have dried lavender. So I can think lavender honey and chamomile honey might be really good. So I don't know. I don't know. I just figured to give you a quick update. I was here, just came back from my mom's house, and I just wanted to share all of the things that I'm doing, because I'm getting more excited about doing it. And I can see myself maybe starting to try. Well, I need vitamin E. I think what I'm going to do, because I did try last year, I did try to make my own oils, and that did not go well because they all kind of went rancid on me. And I was making them all but one. I was making them with dried flower, dried herbs, and it just didn't work. So I think what I was missing was a preservative in the oil. I don't know if there was a temperature issue. It was in the fall, so my kitchen shouldn't have gotten too hot, and it was in the dark. I don't know. I don't know, but it just didn't work. And then I was gifted October lilacs from my lilac tree, and I tried to make a lilac oil and out of the fresh flowers, and that went way wrong. It just got so, I don't know, it smelled rancid. It did not smell good. So I don't know. I got to play with that and see what I can do. I may make a cooking oil, like a lavender, or not lavender, a savory cooking oil using olive oil and maybe rosemary and some different spices. I got to look for a good recipe, but I don't know. I'm gonna try to play with that again, but I'm having a lot of fun with these tinctures. And I know I want to do an oregano tincture. Um, and what's the other one I want to do? There's a couple others. There's a couple others, only for like for medicinal things for myself and my mother. That's what the ginger is for. Ginger is really good for lowering blood pressure, lowering blood sugar, and all of that. So my mom is having some difficulties getting a good medicine for her diabetes. It's not working very well. And they just changed her to another one, and it made her really sick. So she had to go off of that. And I don't know, we're going to try to see if we can supplement what she has, and have her monitor and do it the right way, obviously, and then go from there. That's what the ginger's for. And because we have diabetes that runs in our family, and I am about 50 pounds overweight, I want to be careful. And even though I'm mostly carnivore, I want to make sure that my sugar doesn't go up too high or my A1C doesn't go up too high. So I'm going to be taking that as well. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, that's a quick update from me. I'm trying to, step into this kitchen witch kind of arena, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to be buying a book. I haven't bought it yet, with a whole bunch of recipes, like witchy recipes, like and I would love. I don't think she'll ever watch this video, but if she does, Annabelle, I think you should do a cookbook with the recipes that you use, that you've been practicing with, because I've been watching your videos, and oh my gosh, some of those dishes that you make, the pies that you make, the jellies and the jams and the pastries and all of that, I would love a cookbook like that. I don't really eat a lot of foods, but I like my baked goods. I like my jellies. I am a big peanut butter and jelly fan. So I would like to do that. I'm also thinking about tangent here of I use maple syrup every day. Every day. Maple syrup is a staple in my diet. And I would like to see, how you can make like herbal honey infusions. Wonder if you can make a maple syrup infusion. I'm sure you can. I'm gonna have to look into that, because that would be literally sweet. So I don't know. These are the thoughts that are going through my head. I just wanted to come on here really quick, give you an update in the middle of the night, like I normally come on, and I don't know, wish me luck. Wish me luck. I would like to really, I mean, you can kind of see it. It's gelled up a little bit, but it's kind of soupy. I don't know. That one's the best one. No, this is the best one. But I don't know. Maybe it is gelling. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it in the refrigerator before I do anything. I'll put it in the refrigerator and see if cooling it down sets it up. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been foraging. I've been making tinctures. I've been making jellies. I have been doing research and gardening. And I'm a proud plant mommy right now. I even replanted my snake plant. because oh my goodness, the poor thing. I took her out of the pot that she came in, and the plastic that the plastic pot that she was inside the metal one was so tight. It was wrinkling. And I was like, oh my goodness, I had to cut her out of it and, you know, get her into a decent sized pot. So I was really excited. So she can breathe now. So that's really cool. I'm really excited for that. And if she keeps growing the way she's growing, I'm probably gonna have to repot her again soon. So we started off with little 6-inch. Now she's in a 10-inch, and pretty soon she'll be in a 12-inch. I just wanted to be able to breathe. But yeah, I did that. So so far she's happy. And yeah, that's that. That's that. I guess that was my update. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any tips or tricks on how to use edible flowers and herbs or herbs, I have a lot of friends that are in the UK and they always laugh at me when I say herb. So herbs. That's why I'm always doing this like basil or basil or chamomile or chamomile because I get made fun of all the time. That's the lot you have when you have when your bosses are from the UK. So anyway, yeah, so that is that. And yeah, so 2 videos tonight. I don't know when I'll come back again. I guess soon enough. And I keep doing these videos in the middle of the night, so I might just, I know I keep talking about it. I might just start doing my midnight musings again. And I don't know how that's going to go because I used to do it every single night, like right around midnight. I don't know if that's too many videos. Let me know. Pop it down below if you would be interested in that. If not, if every night is too much, maybe I can try to do it once every 2 weeks or once a week, on top of these, random talking head videos that I do. Yeah, my Midnight Musings is pretty much just a series that I do where I talk about something that has come across my feed or come across my day or when pulling a card, like just a word. And then I just talk about everything about that word. And who knows, maybe it can help somebody if they're trying to get through things. And, I do have a lot of experience, especially in the enlightenment and spiritual space. So, um, yeah, I think it might help people. So, but let me know. Let me know below if you would be willing to listen to me every night, or if you would be, if you think it would be better if I did it once a week or once every 2 weeks for this midnight musing. And that would be my first scheduled stuff. And then I would just pop in with all of the things that I pop in talking about. And you know, unboxings for rock and roll paraphernalia. And I'm even thinking about, my shirt of the day. Here, it's lines at the gate. So if you're a metal liker, if you like metal, these guys are really good. I saw them live with Lacuna Coil and Uncured, and they were really good. Uncured is really good. Has a little bit of they can be screamy, but they have kind of like an 80s feel, which is really cool. And then of course Lacuna Coil, they just rock. But yeah, Lions at the Gate, they opened up, and I think they only have one album right now, but they're really good. So if you like metal, check them out. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So let me get off, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Walk in love and light. And of course, music And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.